idiot. What are you doing riding up here like that? There ain't no dang racetrack. What's wrong with you?
You'll get over it.
What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Sean, and if you landed here, you're watching Scar My Guitar. What's up, everybody? It's good to see you back. Now, here lately, we've been doing a little bit too much shopping on Amazon. Yeah, man, we done gone crazy on Amazon. We done bought every Squire they had, just about every cheap guitar you could think of. If you know of others that you'd like to see under 200 bucks, put it down there in the comments. We might make that happen. Yeah, today we got something cool off eBay. Today we got a guitar kit. Yeah, a bunch of you guys been asking me to build a guitar kit. Hey, I like building guitar kits just like you do. So guess what? Today we building a guitar kit. And I'm just like you. I'm probably not going to use the guitar parts that came with the kit. No, let me correct that. No probably there. We ain't going to use the parts that came with the kit. Now, I don't know if you're going to be as lucky as me and get the killer donor guitar that I got. You'll never believe what the donor guitar is. When I tell you, it probably ain't going to be no surprise to you, though, truthfully. Well, shoot, I might as well just go on and show you this. And what this is the kit guitar from eBay. Man, look at that flame maple. Now that's a veneer, but that's definitely real mahogany. You got some 3-ply binding all the way around the front and the back. I don't know what kind of wood that fretboard is. It looks good. Those inlays look good and even in there, look. Nice. Check out the headstock. Yeah, baby. Yeah, man. 3-ply binding on the back. See that? Nice, huh? The wood's the same color underneath. That's a good sign. Definitely mahogany neck. No scarf joint. Look at that. Nice. Bro, did you see that neck and body? Man, that was $159. Seriously. It was $159 for this. I mean, bro, I couldn't even begin to make this for that. Yeah, you can't make that for 159 bucks either. But anyway, the donor guitar is right here. Yeah, it's sitting right here. And what it is an Epiphone. It's banged up, beat up. They got the headstock broken along that journey. I showed it to you guys before. Now, I bought this neck for it. And we're still going to put it on that body. But we're going to use the parts from the Epiphone. Except the fake Grovers. We're not going to use the fake Grovers. We're going to put some real ones on it. We're going to use all the parts for this guy. Yep, all the parts are right over here. That's everything that came off the Epiphone and the pickups. And there's the tuners we're going to put on it. And here's all the parts that came off the kit. Probably still going to use the bridge, a few other small things, but mainly the stuff from the Epiphone. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this little project, man, because we got some stuff to work with. And I don't know what kind of finish we're going to do on this yet, because we're going to let Cathy do it. Now, we got a lot of work to do, so we need to get cracking. So that's going to be enough lip flapping. Let's make it happen. That dirty honey. Now you can see where there's a glue spill from the binding that got into the veneer, and the stain won't stick there. So what we got to do is, I'm going to take this razor blade and real lightly, I'm going to scrape that glue off of that veneer. Because I couldn't sand it out. If I try sanding it out, it's probably going to mess it up a little bit. It's going to make it real thin, but if I just do it right there, should be able to put some stain there. That glue's gone, and fix it. You see? I'll do it one more time here where I can still see some more. I ain't gonna worry about the new stain. Just put some more there. And this will also help rub it in there, believe it or not. There's stain there. But that spot can't be there, it's just ugly. Yeah, that's gonna be much better. I'm gonna do that to the rest of them. Now I got stain all over this binding. I gotta get it off. I got this razor blade. I'm gonna use my hand as like a guide. I'm gonna put it right there. And I'm gonna tilt it a little bit because I want to get the inside of the line first. Real nice and cleanly. I do not want to go off into the veneer. Do it again from here. Clean him up good on the outside. Now, cleans up real pretty, don't she? Now, I know you're over there watching me do this, and it looks pretty easy. Don't it? Looks fairly easy, right? But it's really not. I've just done it a bunch. So practice on something else before you go razor blade in the side of your guitar like this. Okay? What do you got there?
Clear satin?
You like that, huh?
I do.
Wow, look at that binding on that, man. Thanks, popping. All right, spray it. Wow, look at that. Are you serious, Cathy? Alright, we have made it to the gandering stage. It's looking pretty dang good to me. Now, I have not glued the neck in because we got a bunch of fretwork to do here. Yep, I checked all the frets. I ain't going to take you through the fret rocker, but it needs a complete fret job. And I wanted to show you something on the headstock veneer. No matter how hard I try, I can't get that glue out of there so that wood will take that stain. That don't really bother me. But it'd probably bother somebody like you if you get one of these kits. They could possibly have something like that. Now, I tell you what, I've handled a lot of ebony in my life. Here's a piece right here. I'm thinking we got ebony fretboard. Huh. I mean, What do you think? Suspiciously looks like the real thing. It's always a good sign when the wood is the same color on the back side of the fretboard. Now I'm pretty sure some of you guys don't care what parts we're going to put on it. You're more interested to see what's in the kit. Huh, look at this. CHIBSON pickups. Yep, N10. We've seen these before in the Greenie guitar. And another guitar too. What was the other one? I forget. If you guys remember what guitar it was we saw these numbers in, put it in the comments. But one of them was a Chibi, for sure. Let's see what's in this bag of tricks. You got the switch. Bunch of good wiring we'll probably be using. Definitely not using any of that stuff. Wow. Now this is disturbing to me. I'm not kidding you. Those say Grover on them. They sure do. Are these Chinese Grovers or knockoff Grovers? Because in my mind, the Chinese Grovers are the knockoff Grovers. One and the same. Here's the donor Epiphone headstock right here. Guess what it's got on it? Dude, if those aren't the same tuners, those are exactly the same. The bean and all is the same. Everything about those is the same. I don't see a single difference whatsoever. Nothing. Even the quality of the metal's the same. Yeah, we're definitely going to be using the Epiphone bridge and stuff on this. But let's check out this bridge and tailpiece anyway. They don't have any markings at all. Let's look at the bridge. I wonder if these are Epiphone parts that just didn't get branded. Yeah, they're definitely not the same. But the reason I said that was because after seeing the tuners, I figured one of you guys would say, oh, they're using all Epiphone parts. Nope, not true, just the same tuners. Because I put the CHIBSON tuner on here. It's on here somewhere, the CHIBSON tuner is. Can you see where it is? Where's the CHIBSON tuner? I'm going to tell you. No, I'm not. No, I ain't going to tell you. I might tell you in a live video, but it's definitely on there. Yeah, see, I don't think that the guitar kits upgraded their tuners in any way by putting these on it. What I think is Epiphone is using crappy stuff. That's what I think. Now, hang on just a dang minute. Sean, you expect me to believe Epiphone's using fake growers? Bro, look. I don't know. I'm just showing you what I see. And if that ain't a duck, that guy sure is quacking. I don't know if the camera picks this up, but they cut these where the fret ends are over the binding. Now that's real easy to fix. I'll show you how to do it real quick here. If you're still unaware of what I'm talking about, you can see my fingernail is even with the binding, but that much of the fret is still hanging into it. We're just going to knock that stuff off with this fret file right here. I'm going to file them up to the binding. We're not going to worry about screwing the binding up or nothing. That ain't going to happen. All I'm going to do is round that binding over. And you'll hear when the frets are up to the binding. It'll stop making the grinding sound. That's the same exact fret. See the difference? Let's find just a little bit more. Get it up even. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but my hands are underneath the neck down here. But if this slips off and gouges into the frets, you're in trouble. Now I can round the ends over without having to dig underneath the end of it, screwing up the binding with the file. Now that I got the fret filed up to where I want it on the binding, and because this fretboard has binding on it, I'm going to use this file. I don't know if you can see it, but on this edge here, there's no teeth. There's no file on this edge. Only on the sides and the back here. So when I use this on the binding, where there's no file on the edge, I don't tear the binding up. I just let the file do the work. Go in here and, you know, round it right off. Make it nice and clean.
Yep. And I don't have to worry about the binding getting eat up because there's no file there. And voila. Got a nice rounded fret. Binding still intact. Let's do them all like that. Now that we got the fret ends all cleaned up, let's check the radius size. That looks dead spot on for a 14. Now I got a 14-inch radius block. Let's level these frets. Now you might not have a fret crown and file like mine, but don't hate. That booger works good. This stuff is cheap and killer. It's all I've been using since I found out about it. Only takes a tiny bit. And if you ain't seen this yet, this thing's like 15 bucks on Amazon. There's a link in the description for all the tools I use. That little thing's not too loud either. Yep, just sounds like a little bee buzzing. Not bad at all. Let's clean him up. Hit him off again. Little deep conditioner, never hurt nobody. So in case anybody's wondering what this guitar kit is, I am a detective and I know exactly what it is. This is a chibi-dated, not a cymbal. That's what this is. And in my mind, if you're going to buy a chibi, this is the way to buy it right here. Honor the headstock shape of your favorite guitar, but don't put their name on it. You know I like that Dunlop body gloss. It's kind of like suntan oil for the guitar. Yeah, like suntan lotion. Okay. Well, that just fits like a dang glove, don't it? Look at that. Dude, look at the neck fit on this. It's just beautiful, man. Now remember, that's a satin finish. It's not supposed to be glossy. But it's looking pretty good to me. I think it looks pretty good. Anyway. Cathy does a good job to me. But as soon as that dries, we can get him on put together. Now before we put in this bridge stuff in here, gotta have a ground wire. We'll just leave that right there for now. Fit perfect. Now Epiphone has clips on it, or that ain't coming off.
The chibi kit's all done. That little glue on the headstock don't bother me too much. But this guy looking pretty dang sweet to me. Yeah, I ain't put the back plates or the strap buttons on it. I ain't done tweaking it yet, but I do have it tuned up. Man, I gotta tell you, I love that metal polish. It just makes the frets so dang slippery. Alright, let's turn this thing up. It's got the Epiphone pickups in it. Put it in the middle. Let's try the neck. Alright, I don't like the neck so much, or the middle. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. This guitar plays fantastic. It really does. But I gotta tell you, man, I wish I hadn't put them Epiphone pickups in that thing. It sounds terrible to me. Now, I know you could put some gain on it, and you could throw whatever pedals and stuff on it you want to, get you some killer sounds out of it. But I'm a clean player, so I need my pickups to sound good. Yeah, I wish I hadn't put that stuff in there. But for right now, this video is getting long, man. Me and Cathy really appreciate you watching. And I hope to see you in the next one. I got a good one coming up. Fender done sent me a guitar. I told them, I said, man, what are you doing? Don't you know I'm going to rip it up? They said, go ahead. Yeah, they said, go ahead. And spoiler alert, it ain't good, man. It ain't. Yeah, we ain't ragging on Fender this video. But anyway, like I said, I hope to see you in the next one. Till I do see you again, don't you touch my Scar guitar.